After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready! Bronco leading! Alert! Alert!
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set!
Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Unlock Lions! Unlock Lions!
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's go! Big Lion!
2nd and 8. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Knock 7! Here we go! Here we go! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Mustang 19! Set go!
Dropping back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Will cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Ruth Orororo. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Penix now. Throw left side. Bouncing football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Let's go now!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Still going through the 25. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. That's intercepted near the sideline. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Throwing from the gun here. Moore's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. Set go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in...
Ready up.
Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Another carry for Robinson. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, check that, street. Go.
They'll try and throw it here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Has a man, it's Achane. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's got Smith. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Play action. Here's Penix. Hauled in left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Penix. He's on the move. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. And again, it's Penix. Fits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Able to get it to Moore. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 35 on second down. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
To throw it on first down. He put everything he had into this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
19 Lion, cut 19, cut 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Less than a yard needed here on 4th. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Throwing now, needing a first. He's got it to his running back. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Go! Mustang 19. Go check. Go check.
Back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Dolphins take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Penix here from the gun. Completed to his running back. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Penix on first down. Able to find Achane. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jesse Bates getting up for the stop that time. 2nd and 10 now. This finds Smith. He's still going at the 30.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Set. 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll throw it. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing for the pistol, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completes this one to Hill. They got 24 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Penix now on first down. Short pass brought in. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend challenging double coverage in the end zone in this league, but when you give your receiver a chance in that spot, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust that your guys are better than the ones surrounding him, and he'll go make that play anyway.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Pass play coming here. Pitts brings it in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got a man. Robinson has it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Only working a couple of yards past the line. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
Complete on the option. Touchdown, Atlanta. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Set. Track at 60. Hut, hut.
Throwing now from the gun. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Ready, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
St. Brown there to bring it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now motion him out of the backfield. On 1st down, here's Penix. Has a man, it's Achane. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Tight end going in motion here. From the 23. This one's taken in by Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Achane running to the right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Penix now to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Penix on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Dolphins ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
3rd down run from Achane. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Achane again. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, set. Stop goal 18. 19 right. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. On line, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they'll continue to lead by 9.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
Let's go. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, his back's got it deep down the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 28 out of that play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
Came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L dogs, nothing but the blacks, the A with a black man is be beside myself. I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my bib. Snack of my. One brick, one miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one golded. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They trying.